as we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this. The line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, UCLA. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Ives. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks the tackle into the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to scramble. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. See if they can convert the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. UCLA 14, Nebraska 0. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here we go. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Huskers. No chance to catch him there. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost them 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Wideouts now clustered. start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, hand off inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Iamaleava. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. To punt it away. This one will be fair caught. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the left side with a toss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. To draw play. Look out, room to run here.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Ives. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Raiola. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Ives. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The Huskers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking to pass, it's Iamaleava. With the catch, it's Marshall. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They're going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll drop back here on third down. Finally trapping for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Great catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ives. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Jinks to get free. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. The running back here in a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Direct snap to the back. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Almost set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To the air. It's Wyola. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Hives. The ball is loose. Scooped up for the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To the air. It's Iamaleava. It's an out route. The catch made. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Bruins will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. The crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Catch made on the out route.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No. Turn attempted there. Receivers are bunched together. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. At the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in the opening drive of the game. First play, they give him the football, and you can see what he can do.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Now they'll try the running play off the left tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks free. Crosses the 25. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Burks. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
A quick throw out left complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for a gap. It's Ott. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Can he make it to the marker? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's UCLA on top here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And, man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. And the Bruins moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Marshall. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. Add 6 more points to the total.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, UCLA.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. And it'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. The Bruins will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. bringing it out. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He's got room to run. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Burks. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Burks.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Breaks into the clear. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Sooners with first and 10 here. On the jet sweep. He finds some space. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Fights through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The Bruins will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's Mateer. The sure hands. It's Burks. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Mateer. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He knocked through the PAT. He's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Marshall. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags a quick throw. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They need a touchdown here, down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bruins. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Now, the defense wasn't able to keep these guys out of the end zone for that touchdown, but a good job of bouncing back with a short memory and making that stop and keeping that 2-point conversion out.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. In most college football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this.
Welcome to Sioux Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, against the 18th ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Sategna. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Now it's second down. Looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top early.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To throw, it's Mateer. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Moves the ball up to the 30. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Trying to run it. It's Thomas. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UCLA. And And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. They stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Burks.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll give it to the running back. Great move there. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Extra point try coming now. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Not much of a game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Receiver makes the catch, refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Matthews. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Trying to find some room. It's Thomas. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Potts. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Running back with the football. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got it hurt. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. That pass is caught. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Who's to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Gets the ball on Hazard's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down and more. He's still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, UCLA. Too much speed for the defense. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance, Kirk. Serious breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Designed quarterback run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense makes their way on the field. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try to convert with a sneak.
First down for the offense.
And the Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Bruins. And that will to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense success the formation. It's third down. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on the reliable that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Chewing clock with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone.